Hello, hello. Oh, hello, hello. Dry throat, dry throat. How are you guys doing? I was just sitting here cutting and gluing, and I go, hey, maybe people want to listen to cutting and gluing while they're doing fun stuff in their own studios, right? I got a whole bunch of these to cut out and glue. How's everybody doing? We'll see if Miss Popo's awake. See if she shows up. I'm letting her rest. She's on vacation. I think she has to go back to work tomorrow. But if she shows up, we'll grab her. Not going to hurt my feelings. Hey, Tamar. Good. I'm glad you're here. Because I was going to link you this when I'm done. So you can, at some point here, I'll show all the covers. That's what I'm working on. Not the covers, but you know what I mean. The encaustic part to the covers. And I was going to send a link to those that were interested. That way, if there's anyone wants to set aside, this will be the video to let me know which one. There's so much, too many. I went crazy. I went crazy, people. I'm making, for those of you that don't know, I'm making these, I'm going to make a bunch of Asian-inspired encaustic journals. And I just got on a roll and just kept making them last night. I was just having so much fun. So I figured what I would do, because let's face it, not everybody can afford to buy a journal from somebody. But they might want to own a journal that is different from what they make, which, you know, that just stands to reason. So I thought what I would do is I'd make a bunch of the encaustic panels that I put on the cover of the journal. And then I would, in addition to the finished journals, I'd also sell the panels. That way, you can just attach them to the journals that you know how to make. And then you would have something different from what you normally make, but you wouldn't have to purchase the whole journal. So we'll see how that works out. Just another one of my harebrained ideas that may not work, but that's where I'm going with this idea right now. So what are you guys doing? Well, you're saying hello to everybody. Let me know how you guys are doing. It is a, we were supposed to have rain all weekend, but yesterday was gorgeous. But today it's raining like it was supposed to yesterday. So at least we got one good day that we didn't think we were going to get. It's just one of those dreary, drizzly, boring. What are you gluing there? I have, these are panels. These are canvas panels. And I've already done some encaustic work in the front. You can't really see it. Probably doesn't come through. I'll show them to you in a second. And on the back of these, I am going to glue the paper so it's a finished look. Because the way that I attached them to the journal covers, I don't have any example to show you. Because the ones I made, that was over a year ago and they all sold. But the way I do it is I have it open up. Sort of if you were around for the, when we did the Native American and I opened those covers up, the cover on the cover opened up. I originally had done that with the Asian ones. And I'm going to do that again. So these open up And so I need the back to have something on them also. All right, this looks a little bit like a donut, doesn't it? But uh-oh, here comes my husband. He doesn't know I'm live, so let me mute for a second so he doesn't say something naughty. Okie dokie, I'm back. What's that, Richard? No, no, just that one's fine. Yeah, sounds good. Alrighty. Yeah, we own a our home is 100 and what? I forget how many years old. And we have a warrant. Okay, let me backtrack. You know, things fall apart on an old house. They fall apart on new houses. But my husband and I, between the two of us, we know how to do almost everything. But now that his shoulder gave out, and he has to be really careful what he does and doesn't do, there's fewer and fewer things I like for him to do, like getting under the house and rolling around his shoulder and then having his shoulder get messed up more than it is. So there are home warranties out there for all kinds of cool stuff. And if something goes wrong with your house, you know, you're covered. And so we bought, I forget which one it was we got a couple years ago, which really came in handy. It had something to do with the water. And anyway, the one that we have, I think it runs about $30 a month, and there's no deductible on it. And those of you that own a home have had to have repairs, you know there's no cheap repair, right? I mean, when it comes to like plumbing and electrical and all that kind of good stuff. So anyway, I told my husband, you know, you need to look for one that covers everything, because, you know, just so he has peace of mind and doesn't injure himself. And so that's what he came in. He just found one, and it's $60 a month, but there's no deductible, and it covers everything. And I told him, get it. Just get it. It's worth the peace of mind. I mean, we don't go out and spend any money anymore. We don't go out to eat. So why not spend the money on something that gives you peace of mind? So we are covered. Or will be. You see, my husband and I, we can handle all the little things that happen. But the ones that are really going to cost the big bucks, well, I don't think we're gonna. I know his shoulder just won't let him do all the things that he used to do. So this will give him some peace of mind. I think that's worth $60. Hello, everybody. I forgot to look up. Oh, Rosemary, I hope you don't mind. I want to play a Stargazer. Oh, how fun is that, Mary? I'm glad you mentioned it. I might want to play. Sorry, I don't have my my popo here to tell me what you guys are saying. I get on a roll here, and then I don't look up. I apologize. Oh, most definitely, Mary. That sounds like fun. I just saw a commercial the other day. I even forget what it was for. Isn't that awful? I never remember what commercials are for. I just remember whatever caught my eye. But it was called Indigo Moon, whatever it was they were advertising. And I go, oh man, I wish I had thought of that. That'd have been a cool name for the kit. Indigo Moon. Because you guys know how much I love indigo. And we're doing it all blue anyway. So, I mean, at least I made mine all blue. Wouldn't that have been a fun name? Oh, I'm going to save those. Well, shout them out, but I think there's only one left. Shout it out because there'll be some next month, but I think there's only one left of the kits, which is fine with me. Our house in disrepair and build around, but so Candy, you can get those insurance things. I'll have to get the link for you. I mean, if you can afford the $60 a month for a thing, like for instance, if you're, a pipe bursts, right? Winter's coming around. I don't know if it's, if where you live, it gets that cold, but say your pipes burst or something and it bursts in the wall, it covers all of that. So you don't have to worry about that. They'll come in and they'll fix the plumbing, replace the drywall, all that kind of good stuff. We initially got it because our city has not updated their water system, from the city to the house, right? And so in the past couple of years, they've been changing out the water meters. And with that, they came to find out that the types of pipes that were being used were like the old clay pipes, which, once you start messing with those, they become very brittle and they break. Then they were looking at the code that was being enforced when the houses were put together, which might as well not be a building code because it was, last century or 2 centuries ago. And so the connections and the sizes and the angles and everything wasn't up to, what's acceptable now. So when they started updating with the new stuff, they were connecting it to the old stuff. And then it became an issue because what's from the meter to your house is your responsibility. So if they attached it and it wasn't working and something was messing up, now it became your problem, even though the city kind of initiated the problem. So that's when my husband started looking for all of that. And then one thing led to another, and he found there was different types. So in the water bill, when they were changing out all of these you know, the whole system in the city, they gave a link to that place that my husband had found. And so a lot of people felt a little bit better because they were getting kind of like ready to, you know, get the torches and go downtown because they were mad about what was going on. And so that calmed them down. Okay, it was not going to cost them thousands of dollars if they got the insurance. And so a lot of them did. They got the insurance right away, and then after their new meters got put in, then they just discontinued the insurance because nothing happened. But my husband kept it because, like I said, the house is old and who knows what's going to happen. Something could bust underground tomorrow. Okay, so we got that. Oh, Popo's here. Oh, goody. Oh, goody. I need her. I want to cut. I can't cut. I can't cut and read what's going on. She's my eyes and ears. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get her. Let me get her. Let me get her. Okay, Susan, if you're up to it. No pressure. No pressure. Okay. If you don't see her in a second, that means she turned us down flat. How you like that? Okay, did I cut all those? Oh no, there's one more. So anyway, I'm happy that he found one that offers the whole thing. As we like to say, the whole kit and caboodle. Yes, it is, Candy. No plain beeswax here. Don't get me started. When I say encaustic, I mean it. I got you your link, Miss Popo. If you are, oops, I think I did that one too small. If you're so inclined. Oh, that's okay. I don't care. I don't care. It'll work. It'll work. I know, I shocked all you guys. I came on early, huh? Like I said, I was just here cutting and gluing, and I said, well, that's what I do when I go on live with the ladies, cutting and gluing. So maybe we need to go live and cut and glue. That's my life, cut and glue. Okay, so we might have to fine tune a few of these because I was kind of cutting them kind of sloppy. And I just got me a cup of coffee. I think I need to have a little sip before it gets freezing cold. They're long enough. I don't know. I'll have to measure. I'll measure that for you. Ah, coffee's good. A friend of mine sent me a whole bunch of Kona coffee, so of course I had to make it. All right. You guys that need the measuring, let's see. Okay, the blade itself is 9 inches, and the whole thing is almost 14. They're wonderful. My husband goes, do you think you can use these? And I said, do I think I can use these? Wah, wah. I mean, instead of going wonga, wonga, you know, every little cut, I just go wah, and it's cut. It's exciting. I like it. All right. So now what I'm going to do, I have these that are already ready to put the backs on. So that's what basically what we're going to do. And because I can't read anything Asian, it does not matter which way it's going because I can't read it anyway. So let me put these away before I chop my head off. Let me get my, oh, let me open up my glue. Yeah, you can get those at Harbor Freight. And, you know, what's good about that is if you don't have them close to you, they'll mail. So anyone can get them. I forget what they cost. They're not very, well, nothing in Harbor Freight's very expensive. But, and even though some things you get at, you know, Harbor Freight is kind of on the cheap side, these have stayed sharp for a long time. And, you know, I cut all kinds of stuff. They don't cut fabric well at all. They're not made for fabric. But for papers and stuff, it works really good. Maybe when they're brand new, they'll cut fabric, but I didn't think about that until after I cut multiple things. So if you only do fabric, maybe it works. I don't know. But FYI. And they're easy to cut with, you know, as opposed to, I for some reason, I just thought, ooh, if they were long, they'd be kind of clumsy, or the handles would be on the difficult side, but it's not at all. They're real easy to use. Yes, I would recommend them. I would recommend. Okay, one. Oh, $3.90. What? Excellent. See, I didn't even know what they cost. My husband couldn't remember because he said he bought them a couple of years ago, and then when he was cleaning out this drawer, he came across them. I don't even know why he bought them, to tell you the truth. What the man was thinking, but I'm glad he got them. Hey, maybe I should get a whole bunch and sell them for twice as much. Even at $6, that's cheap, right? I need to sell something else, like a hole in the head. Okay. Yay, 2. See, that one's too big. Yeah, too late. That's right. Yeah, if you want to sell something, don't tell people where they can get it for cheap. That's not being a very good head for business. If you make a hole. I know, Etsy's pretty crazy. Now these papers that I'm using right here, these are collage papers by Robin McClendon. So she sells them. She sells her stuff through Teachable. You can buy these there. I forget what they cost. I can't remember. It was something like $5 or $6, something like that. But there's 20 pages, and they're pretty cool. And if I'm not mistaken, they've all been made by her, either the collage part or the writing part. And they're pretty cool. Oh yeah, I loved your bento box. That was so cool. I put a link in the group. Um, you're not on Facebook, or you're just not part of the group, because they're saying nice things to you over in the group. Because I put a link to your video, and they loved what you did. I know not everybody's on Facebook. I understand that. The only thing I do personally on Facebook is just the artsy stuff. I don't even have like a, like a personal family page type thing. It's all just this stuff. Yeah, I love, my favorite part um is when you get my stuff, my kit, and then you put your own twist on it. It is so cool to see what people do. I love that. That's my favorite part. Because, I mean, I've already seen what I can do. I want to see what you guys can do. Because I like to see how people's brains work. How they can take the same basic concept and then boom, it just looks totally different. See, these are cool prints of hers. You need to check it out. Oh, you're not on Facebook. Oh, okay. No problem. You're here. That's all that matters. And know that they're sending you the love over there. They're loving what you did. I should tell them to comment on the YouTube and not to comment there. That way you can see what they think of your work. That would make more sense. I should have put that on there. Please go back over there and make your comment on YouTube. Thank you. I love working on these boards, these canvas boards, and working with the encaustic. I have to, because it can't be flexible, because you don't want it to crack, or if it was a little soft, you'd bend it and it would just, possibility of it just popping off is a reality. This keeps it all nice and secure. Kathy, I have the first week almost done, Rosemary. Yeah. Super scissors. Super scissors. Okay. If I could cut straight, that would be a big improvement. I guess that's what paper cutters are made for. But I was too lazy to get it out. I have so much stuff on my tables that especially like when I do the kits, there's stuff everywhere. So I can't like sit out my cutter. I have that folded up and underneath the table. And then I just plain get lazy to take it out and cut. You know, when I'm doing something small like this. Oh, I didn't do the boil yesterday. I ended up doing a Zoom with a few of my friends, and that took up a lot of my day. Um, and then afterwards, I just wasn't in the mood anymore. I know. Poor Susan thought, oh, it was a bust, right? We didn't hear from you. I said, no, 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 I didn't do it at all. And she goes, oh, good. She was happy that the reason I didn't show it wasn't because it didn't go well. And then I was going to do it today, but then I got in the mood. Well, because I was up late last night doing these and had so much fun. And I go, oh man, I got to finish doing the backs because I finally went to bed because I got tired. And I said, I got to do the backs to these now. Because I've been promising too many people to get these done, and they've been very, very patient with me. And I don't want to push it. You don't want to push it. Especially since I got into the mood to do it. That's the problem. I guess we're all like that, right? I have to be in the mood to do something, or else I have zero creativity when it comes to, you know, the project. So that's why I've been like super surprised that I'm still excited about making the caboodle kits, because I thought by now, because you know, January it's going to be a year, and I thought I would have already like been done with it, bored with it, but I'm just got more and more ideas. I have my little book and I write them in there, and I'm going, oh dear, I think this would be a cute idea. So as long as you guys are interested and I can come up with ideas, we can keep playing. But I kind of surprised myself because I get bored really easy. But I guess, you know, the fact that it's different every month, I guess that's why I'm still interested. Because if it was an ongoing thing that we just kind of, you know, built upon, or if we were making a big old journal together and we just did something in it every month, oh, I'd be so over that already. I go, oh, sorry, guys, finish it yourself now. I don't want to play with you guys in this book anymore. Oh, thank you, Carla. As a CJ thinks about housework. That's funny. Oh, Sammy's barking at something. Sammy just got serious. Poor kitty. She did something to her toe, and it almost looks like her nail's going to fall off. Have you ever seen or had an animal where something happens and it looks like their whole nail is going to come off, because here's her nails, right? And this nail here is now like, when it's relaxed, it's like a little out and a little over, and she keeps licking it, and there's no cut. You can move her, her toe, and it isn't like she broke it. So I think she must have snagged her nail on something, and it looks like it's like the whole thing's just gonna eventually just fall out. Very strange. And we noticed that Friday, and my husband goes, every time something happens to our animals, it's either a holiday or a weekend. But I mean, she's very, very slightly limping, just very slightly. But she won't stop licking it, so that tells us it's uncomfortable. She's not crying or anything, and she'll let you touch it. But when you touch it, she looks at you like, be careful, or I might have to bite you. Okay, we have the backs done. Now, I did all of the, let me put this in some water first of all. I did all the encaustic work yesterday. I did some today also. And then what I do is oh, you can't see it. I do what I call like little engraving. I outline, not everything, but just maybe certain things that I want to highlight. And yeah, Kathy, they're really good at hiding, because that makes them look vulnerable to prey, right? So they try to act brave as long as they can. Where's my paint? What did I do with my paint? Rosemary, what did you do with that? Okay. I know it's, oh. Oh, here we go. And where'd the brown go? I had some brown. Oh, there it is. Yeah, they hide it really well. We would rescue parrots, and you had to really be in tune to them, because they're very vulnerable, right? Birds. And by the time the average person would notice that something's wrong with their bird, it was because they were already too far gone to hardly do anything for them. So not too fun. Okay. Let me get my stuff ready. Excuse me. Norma. Okay, one down, one down. Ta-da! Number two. Number two. Where's my others? Let's do a fishy. Let's do a fishy. What a mess, right? This is kind of a messy job. Oh, look at the little fishy, so cute. I think I need to clean one of those. Hey, what happened here? Uh-oh. Sometimes I have to feel around to see where I did and didn't do the little engraving because it's hard for me to see. And I did it. So if you see me gliding my finger around, it's because I'm trying to find what I didn't do. I think I did almost everything on this one. Oh, just the outline. Oh. Next. You guys got awfully quiet. Don't get quiet because I got quiet. I get concentrated and I can't chit chat too much. Hey, Aaron. Make some noise. Everybody's quiet. Oh, Carla's doing laundry. Okay. We'll give you a pass. Laundry is important. Sorry, I'm shaking everything. Oh, Sandra, I'm sorry. No. You know me. I don't see anything. Look how cute. Okay. I like that bird's tail. I don't know what I've done to make Sandra paranoid. Okay. Hibiscus. Hyacinth. Oh, I love that little birdie. He's so cute. Oh, he's cool. Norma. Oops. That one came out kind of cool too. See the little birdie? Got this cute little tail sticking up there. All right. 2 more to go. Kathy wanted to know what your name was, Norma. So you're formally introduced now. Formal introductions. Okay, where's That one's getting a little. A little dirty. Pretty. One more. And that's the last one. This one's got fishies and birdies. Very good. Need some more paint. I don't know. She was here a few minutes ago. It's her last day of vacation. She's probably already getting withdrawals. She's gonna go back to work. She's been off for 4 days or something. And they're starting something new on Monday. I forget what it is. I guess they're going live on the new program, the new method, or I forget what she calls it. New system, new computers. I can't remember. But they've been getting ready for that for months already. Let's hope it doesn't crash. Because the company she works with is international, so anything can happen. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So now what I have to do, this is now for the sake of the ones that put in a special order. I'm going to go through these, give them a number. This way I'll send them a link at a certain time in the video where they can come in and pick their cover. So that means I got to give them a number. Put them all right there. I have this little thingamajigger, and we'll put numbers, and that will save me a big headache for later. All right, here we go. Number 1. Number 2. I guess I don't have to holler, huh? I guess I don't have to holler. It's just more fun. Number 3. Boy, Sammy's having fun barking. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Oops. Number 7. Ooh, that needs a little polishing up. Number 8. Number 9. I love these little birdies. I can't remember the names of them. It starts with a Q. Aaron, what's the name of these birds? They start with a Q. I think they're from Australia. Oh, what number was that? I already forgot. 9. 10. Sandra, you're too funny. Quail. No, and there's a Z in it too. It's got a lot of cool letters. Yeah, a lot of cool letters in it. Q-U, something like, I'm visualizing the word that says quazel, but I don't think that's it. What was the number again? Can't remember a number 2 seconds ago. This is 12. No. I just found out the last month what a real, earlier this month, what a real cuckoo bird looks like when I did my cuckoo journals. I really went cuckoo. Quasimodo. Come on, you guys. Q-U-I-Z-E-L, something like that. Somebody help me. Look it up. These are kind of cool. I'm not sure if they're deer. I don't know what they are. Those are pretty cool animals. Sandra, you have to go watch this video. It's this Mexican lady watching Rachel Ray make pozole. It is so funny. Oh, too funny. $17. How many did I make? Holy moly. There's that same bird again. He's doing other stuff, but he's the same bird. Oh, Darla, is that what it is? Q-U-E-T. Yes, I believe so. I was close. There was no I in there. Okay. 19. This is kind of cool. You got the fish checking out the people. You're not having me for dinner. You're not going to get me for dinner. And there you go. So I'm so glad I got all that done. And they're numbered. So now I'll just go to get the timestamp of when I show this. And that way my job is done. I need to put some wax paper in between these because these are fresh. These are fresh. And I don't want them to stick to one another. All right, ladies. I think that's it for me tonight. It is 5:30 here. I think I'm going to go figure out what we're going to have to eat tonight. I'm not sure what it will be, but I'm getting hungry. And so, what time does Mary go on? She said that she's going to be doing prompts with the stargazing. That'll be fun. See what we can get out of it. Yes, I think that's what it is. I don't know how to pronounce it. Quetzal. Yeah, those are kind of cool birds. All right, ladies. How do we get one? Terry, what I'm doing right now is I have a few special orders for the encaustic journals that I make, the Asian encaustic journals. I was only going to make a few, and then I just, like you can see, I kind of got them on a roll there. So I'm going to let those individuals that have already contacted me decide which ones they want, and then those are the ones they're going to get. Then with the leftover ones, I'm going to make, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 journals. And then with the remainder of those, then I think I'm just going to sell the individual piece so that you can put it on your own journal so that, you don't have to, you know, buy one of my completed journals because they're not cheap. There's a lot of work that goes into this, then all the work that goes into the journal. So this way, you could buy just this piece and put it on your journal and do whatever you want. I haven't decided on the price of just this yet, so that's why I'm not saying anything. I'm gonna have to like really sit down and see how long it takes me just to do this. And when that happens, I will have the same numbers. I won't remove the numbers, and then whatever's left over with just the canvas board, it will still be the numbers that you guys have seen. So as we went through them, if there was one that you kind of stood out to you, write it down. The numbers aren't going to change. And then when I find out what the other individuals, what they choose, what they want, then I'll figure out, the price for just this. Alrighty. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I'm hungry. Leslie, we're just leaving. And we're over. I'm gonna go make something to eat. We're gonna eat, and then Mary's gonna do some kind of fun thing, I guess, with the stargazing. Some kind of prompts with stargazing. So I think that would be kind of fun to do, maybe. All right. See you guys soon, and try to be good. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for stopping in and keeping me company. Good night. Oh, still eating turkey. Oh my gosh. I didn't make turkey, or else that's what we'd be eating. All right. Talk to you ladies a little bit later. Bye.